Hello love, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Before we start, I just want to put out a disclaimer. The women of Blackpink are not little babies who can't take any form of criticism, so don't go in the comments ranting about how I'm an anti, because if you actually listened close you would realize that I'm not. I am just someone who wants the best from Blackpink, and it pisses me off seeing them being offered the bare minimum every single time. If you still want to continue watching, then go ahead. And of course you're always welcome to comment your opinions on the song. We're just discussing and having fun, not hating on the idols. You can like a song and still be able to criticize it. It's really not that deep. Alright, let's start. The song starts off very simple and nice, but the second that chorus hits, it immediately ruins the whole vibe. Other than that, some of the verses sounded quite familiar to other songs and it makes the song lose its identity.
Every day, every night, I've been thinking back on you and I. Every day, every night. So hey, let's be friends. I'm dying to see how this one ends. Grab your passport and my hand.
Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all.
I'll work my whole life just to get right, just to be like, look at me, I'm never coming down.
Which makes me wonder if they really thought this through, because it doesn't sound like something made for rosé and rosé only. It sounds very unoriginal. Teddy outdid himself and made something even worse than How You Like That. Congratulations, I guess. And I don't want to hear anyone mentioning how there were other foreign producers working on it, because we all know Teddy had the upper hand in this like he always does. And don't give me the quality over quantity BS, because we all know Teddy is stuck in the past and doesn't bother to write a song past his comfort zone, which are just boring EDM drops that succeed in ruining every single song. Also, the other producers are not even that impressive, which baffles me, since I know their stupid company has the resources to afford any producer in the world, thanks to Blackpink by the way. But instead they chose the guy who made Trumpets by Jason Derulo. Yikes. The main problem people have with Blackpink songs is because they sound very outdated. It's 2021, music is evolving, but I don't see that happening with YG producers. Their songs sound like something that would be released in 2014 to 2016. It's just weird. I truly don't understand the concept of having a household producer. If someone could explain how in the hell this benefits a group, I would really appreciate it. I will give this a 3 out of 10, and that's being nice. So I just checked out some of the performances so I can see the choreography, and like I expected, it was nothing spectacular. And I was expecting a lot more from a lead dancer, sometimes even considered the best dancer in Blackpink. I thought now that she finally got her solo, she would go all out and show us more of her dance skills, but unfortunately I was wrong. I was pretty disappointed with her lack of emotion in the stages I've seen so far. It just felt very bland watching her perform, and she didn't seem to be enjoying herself as much as she did when she was performing Gone. However, I don't hold that against her, because I'm guessing she was probably feeling a little overwhelmed. This is her first solo after all. And I don't mean to compare her to Jennie, but since she's the only other Blackpink member who has had a solo, I just have to say she definitely had more stage presence. This choreography didn't do Rosé any favor. Especially that part in the chorus where she's laying on the ground and doing these weird hand movements.
On the ground. On the ground.
It looks very awkward. And Blackpink choreographies after 2018 for some reason make me really uncomfortable, but this one is on another level. I get what they were trying to do, but I'm sure their choreographer has enough brain cells to at least make it look a little more pleasing. 2 out of 10 for effort. I really didn't want to bash this music video because I know it took a long time to film. However, it does look very overdone. Put lovesick girls and stay together and you get on the ground. And even though it has an extremely high budget, it has no story. Comparing this to Jennie's solo, even though that music video was also very high budget, including the crazy amount of outfits changes she went through, Jennie still acted her heart out in that last crying scene, and made us all think, what happened to her? Why is she so heartbroken? But in On the Ground I feel like they focused too much on the overall aesthetic of the music video, and didn't bother to paint a story. Also, that scene in the end where she's flying while singing about everything she needs being on the ground didn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I don't really understand the hype around the lyrics, not that they're terrible, they're just generic. I prefer Jisoo and Jennie's writing style, but that's just me. I also didn't understand why they wrote in that high note in the bridge, knowing that Rose is more comfortable singing in low notes. Remember, hitting high notes doesn't make you a good singer. Overall, it just wasn't worth the wait. If this was a B-side to her mini or full album that we were promised, I honestly wouldn't be mad. But the fact that it's being promoted as a title track and hyped up so much doesn't feel right to me. If I was YG, I would hit up SM and JYP producers, because clearly they don't know how to manage the top girl group. And all of you complaining about the song and Blackpink being done dirty by their company, you do realize you're contributing to it by streaming and buying albums, right? You are the reason why YG doesn't take the time and effort in any of Blackpink's songs. Music should be their #1 priority, instead they leave it to one person and put all their money into the music video, so fans will get brainwashed into thinking the song is amazing. When in reality it's just a mediocre song hiding behind an expensive music video.